Hello, welcome back.
Hi, immigrants.
We don't.
Wait,
Should we have a thing?
Okay.
Hello.
Welcome back.
How are you guys doing, immigrants?
I'm doing great. Well, I'm not actually. I'm like a fetus immigrant because my mom was pregnant, but I'm not like an immigrant. But
How are you doing, second gen?
I'm doing great.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
That's good.
My dual citizenship and I are doing great.
Okay, so today we are going to be talking about love and marriage. Should we post this on Valentine's Day?
That'd be so cute.
Okay, guys.
That would.
Happy Valentine's Day. Today.
I hate you all. Why do you have Valentine?
Okay, no, hold on. Happy Valentine's Day. If you're an immigrant and you're in love, I hate you.
Yeah, why are you in love?
Today we are going to be talking about love and marriage and how first and second gen immigrants, people, teenagers view it, navigate it, trying to survive it.
That's the right word.
Nora's struggling.
No, shut up. Anywho,
It's
you didn't hear
okay.
that. Because there's a huge difference between like how the Western world views love and how we, but like how our parents do. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you,
I
but
try
I
to
like follow what my parents have kind of set up and like what my culture expects. Because like eventually they're gonna find out, right?
yeah,
Like if you've been like with someone for a while, and my family is judgmental. Like if my, oh my god, if my like parents like cousins found out that I had a secret boyfriend, they'd be like,
they'd be like, it's done.
oh my god,
Yeah.
Westerner. Ugh, she was whitewashed. She was
Especially if it's
transformed.
a white man. Ooh.
Oh, ooh, okay, side note, guys, it's never gonna be a white man.
Look, okay, I was always like, black man. And I love them, but honestly, when I look at people today, I just want someone that's kind and good to me. Like, whatever you are, I don't care, because black, white, Asian, they will make you lose like 70 pounds and your career. And
Nora's
your
discovered
self-respect.
anti-racism.
Yep. Yeah, men will be men.
Yeah,
no matter where you go.
No matter where they come from, a man is a man.
Yeah.
And you have to be like prepared to live with that. No, it's actually like it's wild how like people who are like born and raised in like completely different settings, at the end of the day,
They will cheat.
they will cheat. Oh my god. Oh, okay, wait, have you, I don't know, like sometimes I have the expectation that like more like conservative cultures or like areas, like the man won't cheat because the man believes in the family dynamic. The like,
And religion.
why are they cheating still?
Only God knows.
Only God knows. But yeah, okay. Aside from that, guys, there's more to a relationship than a man. There's also the woman.
So, yeah.
First, I don't know.
We should probably maybe like describe marriage and romance like in our own cultures.
Yeah, do you want to start?
Sure.
Okay.
So, in Burundi, I don't know if we had like arranged. We probably did at some point, but it's not really common now. I know people usually like date and marry within their own ethnic groups usually because it's kind of complicated when you go out. And marriage is a big priority. I don't think sex is as normalized as it is here, like premarital or like casual. People do it for sure, like 100%. 100%. 110%. But it's not something that's like it's spoken.
Yeah, like here it's kind of like flaunted, like, oh, I just like I have a sneaky link, or I have it like,
oh no, not that. And there's obviously a double standard between men and women. PDA is not it's just not a part of our culture. Even like during the wedding ceremony. What else? So we have like different events for our weddings, obviously. So in our culture, we have la dot or gusaba. Some people call it that. So basically,
Like a dowry?
yeah. So the man will offer cows and money to the girl's family. Because it's like you have to kind of it's not like they're buying the daughter, but it's just a proof that like you are able to provide,
yeah,
and that the daughter will be in good hands.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, some people do hold that over women's heads, like within marriage. As
Like
if
I give you a cow?
Yeah, like I bought you. That happens a lot, but
Oh.
it's mostly just like symbolizing their ability to take care of the wife, because our daughters, like in our culture, are very precious. You know, you're not gonna give them to just anyone. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have the civil wedding, which is kind of like the Western wedding, and then we have like a bunch of events after that. So,
Do you want to talk about those events?
it's just like people bringing gifts
Hmm.
and just like showering a couple of gifts and blessings. It's very beautiful. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm really excited for my wedding, y'all. Just because, the outfits are going to be great. We were in Butenos and they're so cute, so I'm excited.
I'm excited for mine too. I don't know. But, okay, wait. I'll tell you about our system. First of all, yeah, like yours, there's the double standard between guys and girls. Like, especially, like, before the marriage, like dating and stuff. There's, like, especially, okay, I don't think that premarital sex, it's like, it definitely happens, but it's not, like, I don't know, it's looked down on like, everyone.
For sure, yeah.
But, for dating, they, oh my god, it's so stupid. Like, who are you supposed to date? Okay, the guys, it's, like, kind of, like, it's, like, funny, like, you know, like, oh, he's going out, like, they call him, يلعب, like, he's going to play. Which is like, it's like,
Yeah.
it's like kind of like how we say like player here, but that's like outdated. But like guys don't say like, oh, I'm dating her. The guys say, oh, I'm playing with her. So it's just like,
yeah.
interesting.
I would say in Burundi, like, the general consensus is to date to marry. Like, people, I wouldn't say that it's what everyone does,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not normal to date without the intention of, like, marrying. Like, marriage is, like, something that everyone should,
Yeah, to be like
achieve at some point.
Yeah, and when you're dating, you're like planning for that.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, when I talk to some of my cousins, they're like, oh no, like I would never like date, like marry a girl who's been out and like she's been like playing with a bunch of guys. But you've been playing with a bunch of girls.
Mm-hmm.
Like who, like, you know, like there's kind of like they just lack so much respect for those girls. But like you wouldn't be able to have your fun if those girls like weren't like willing to also.
Yeah.
You know? Which is just a really like a double standard that actually really like pisses me off, and like they like really like look down on like girls who like, you know, play with guys. And like for example, my cousin, like he dated to marry. He found a girl who was like 16 years old, I think, and they dated for years, like obviously because they were like still teenagers, and then they ended up like, you know, getting married, and now they have a kid, very beautiful daughter. Anyways, his sisters, who are like older than he was when he started dating, are not allowed to date. So it's like, well, like your son would have never had a wife if her parents didn't let her date your son.
I don't understand that rule. Like, you can't date, but like once you turn 22, it's like, when will you marry?
Yeah,
like
it's very odd. Like, I don't know. Like, for such a heteronormative society, why can like the girls not date? Anyways, after you end up like getting, like, you know, finding your person, unless, okay, it's either you found it or your parents found it. So it's normal, it's very normal to kind of like the guy will go to his mom and be like, Mom, I want to get married. And then she'll go around and like asking all her friends, like, any of you guys have a daughter? Any of you guys have a daughter?
we're hiring.
Wait, this is my son.
Yeah.
This is Abbas. He has a degree.
Yeah.
And when that happens, the wife is usually like significantly younger than the husband, because the husband will like kind of start looking after he's like been settled, whereas the girl not so much. But yeah, so either that or the man will like go and tell his mom like, this is who I want to marry. And then I'll just tell you what happened with my parents. So my dad went to my grandma and he told her, and then my grandma went to my mom's parents and was like, this is my son, he wants to like marry your daughter. And they had a long conversation. And then after the parents approve, then they ask the daughter like, do you want him or not?
Yeah.
And if she doesn't want him, it's over at that point. If she does want him, then they start going in for like investigations. They will go into the husband's like life, the parents' life, the extended family's life, the siblings' life, the man's friends' lives. They have to like make sure that this guy is like, there's not a single like doubt that he's going to ever like harm their daughter.
Yeah.
And like everyone in the family has to be like, okay, yes, this guy, we approve.
Yeah.
And then for Iraqis, we have a thing called a mashaya, where the man and his family or usually before it was just the men, and now it's like everyone, but they like walk from the man's house to the like wife's house or the like soon to be fiance.
Yeah.
And there's like music playing and everything, and then they go and they're like, we're here to propose, we're here to like get engaged. And then the family like, accepts, because like at this point it's already been like decided that they're getting engaged. But it's kind of like
a cute, like symbolic.
They're symbolizing, they're like telling the world these two are together now.
Yeah.
After that, they can start like going out alone. And like it's not gonna be like, no one's gonna be like, oh my god, did you see? She was out with him.
Yeah.
You know?
We have a very similar thing. Like family is so important. Like even my dad tells me this every time, like look into their family. Because even like a number one question's like, oh, like where are you from? Like who's your father? Who's your daughter? Like the family you come from is it's very telling of the type of family you'll probably marry into, because people usually marry
because when
people
you're like
in a similar class.
Like here it's like I think in Western culture, it's kind of like marriage is just a union between two people, but for us, marriage is a union between two families.
Yeah.
And you want that family that you're like bringing into your life to be, like good, because especially like there's the in-law culture where you know your daughter might end up like living with her husband's like family. So you don't want her living with like people you think are crazy. Yeah. So that's why, they really try to make sure that, these are sane people who we rock with. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. We rock. I don't know how to say this in English, but like on a banalize, or like we minimize the importance of marriage in Western culture. And we've normalized dating for 9 years. I'm sorry. This is something I have to discuss. What do you mean you've been girlfriend and boyfriend for 6 years plus? Like, in what world?
In what world?
That's insane.
Ask for that ring. Ask for that. Like, okay, if he's been with you for 6 years and he's still not ready to make the commitment to, like, be with you for the rest of his life.
He's just keeping you around, sis.
Girl, you have to start asking questions.
And like, also, as women, okay, I'm only 17, guys, but, like, we're like a biological clock. Like, if you want to have children, you can't afford to be dating a man for 9 years.
I mean, some people have kids before that.
I don't agree with that.
Which I don't rock with because...
we are immigrants, traditional people.
Us, we are the Egyptians. We're not... Never start Egyptian. We are Egyptian people. Obama, you stay in America. Guys, if you don't know who that lady is, you actually have to call
Obama. Obama, look at me, Obama.
Is this going on, Obama?
Oh, I love that lady.
But, yeah. Like, girl, if you have a kid with that man who's not your husband, he can just leave.
Yeah.
He can go.
And in our culture, especially like in hip hop, like this whole normalization of like having multiple baby mamas, that's not multiple baby mamas, that's multiple broken families. Okay? It's not good for children. It's not. I hate it.
Oh my god, there's that one man. Oh my god, I saw his TikTok the other day where he was like listing off like he has like 7 baby mamas. This is a white man,
Yeah.
by the way.
Oh yeah,
He
I
had-
think I know who you're talking about.
And then he was like listing off like how much he paid for child support for each one. One,
Yeah, it's crazy.
one of them got $30. Oh my god.
And when the kid asks for a toy, they'll be like, ask your mom, I pay her money every month, please. No, it's insane. Like, is that how you guys want to live? What if, so you're okay with sharing a human being with someone, but like marriage is just too much.
You're not
You
ready
just
for
have to-
that commitment.
You have to preserve your right to just fling your stuff all around, you know?
No, like, because why have you been like with them for like 10 plus years and you still want to keep your options open? Your options
Yeah.
are closed.
Like-
you have a mortgage together.
Oh, and also this whole thing of like, bachelor party.
No way. You're sick. That's cause for divorce.
What do you mean? You were dancing with strippers the night before you married me?
Why is that your last night of freedom?
Your
you
last
haven't been
night was
free.
freedom was
The day before you dated her.
me. What? Crazy. Bachelor parties are actually, I don't understand.
Yeah. Bachelorette and bachelor. Like,
What are you talking about?
Why?
Why is that needed?
And like it's so like normalized. Like, you know, like the wife knows that her husband's out at the strip club the night before she's getting like, okay, if your husband slept with a random lady the night before your like wedding, you'd be upset. Why are you not upset that he's like him and his friends?
What's the difference?
What's the difference? Like, girl,
We
just
are the
because-
future aunties for sure. 'Cause what do you mean? Nice.
So
I think we've pretty much expressed our views on
yeah, what we think
Yeah.
of the West. And I think, like, for our system, like, I like our system because it gives me, girl, like, I've already told you this, but I am excited. Okay, what my parents did was that my mom was still in college when they got engaged, and they were, like, in that, like, dating phase, but they were also, like, they were, like, together, you know? And they had, like, all the liberties of, like, a married couple without being, like, tied down
Yeah.
to, like, a house and, like, you know,
Yeah.
all that. That sounds so nice.
It
I really
is.
want that.
And
And
I
that's
like-
kind of, that's what I'm aiming for.
Yeah. And I like that families are involved. I mean, I have a good family, I think. Obviously, if you don't, then maybe it's more complicated. But I think here we kind of on néglige, comment on dit ça?
Like,
We
you know,
neglect like the role of our parents in our lives after a certain age.
yeah.
And I don't think that's right.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah. Like, okay, there's different situations.
yeah.
And if you're in the kind of situation where, like, you know, you, like, if your parents were involved in your relationships, you'd never be in a relationship, okay, maybe, like, time to, like, distance yourself. But I think you should also, like, really consider the fact that, like, even as an adult, your parents are only looking out for the best for you. And to be able to have your parents who, like, also, like, they'll provide a different perspective on, you know, the person. They're not, like, you know, like they don't have the
Rose-colored eyes.
Yeah, the
and
rose-
sometimes
yeah.
they serve better perspective than your friends because like they've lived and
they know what marriage is
Yeah.
like.
and the
Most of
saying
them.
like mommy knows best. It's facts, no.
Yeah, guys, like, listen to your mothers.
Yeah. Like you might not get it, and I'm talking to myself. Like you might not get it like when she first says it, but like trust me, sooner or
Eventually,
later.
it'll make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and don't get your friends too involved in your relationships.
Ooh.
That's where problems start.
Yeah.
That's where problems start. Yeah, I don't know. Do you feel
If you, oh no, here's
Go
my
ahead.
thing. As a friend, like, if you hate them, I hate them too. If you love them, I love them too. Like, I'm only gonna say what you say. Like, if you tell me, oh my god, girl, he did this, I'm like, what? How dare he? And then when you're like, oh, I really like him now, I'm like, sure, babe. Like, if you like it, I love it. But unless it's like borderline like abusive, or this man is like not someone I trust as my friend at all. Like, I won't make my opinion like known in an explicit way. I would just like inquire so that they can kind of like listen to themselves. But I don't believe in like involving yourself directly in a relationship or asking questions unless they're coming to you. Asking, I don't know.
I feel like different contexts take different things. Like, I would never be vocal in a group that I disapprove of someone's like partner. But I think if like I had reasonable cause for concern,
for sure,
I would like bring it up. And sometimes people are upset for like reasons that they probably shouldn't be upset about. And I think like trying to be like a voice of reason when like asked or like when like, you know, prompted to is an important like part of being like someone's like really good friend. But like obviously not for someone like I'm just like an acquaintance with. But if I feel like you're being unreasonable with your relationships,
why are you looking at me like that?
I'm gonna like ask a bit of questions, try to like see like what's the problem.
Yeah, je me sens visée, mais okay. You know, something, side note, but like something that's really interesting about like men and women, it's like when a woman really likes a guy and then her friends disapprove, like she won't really listen to them. But when a man, homies like disapprove of a girl, oh yeah, it's like the end. Like, sorry, the homies don't like you. Because like I feel like men live for the approval of other men.
You know what it is? Like I think that's like only really a problem when the guy is only dating you for like I don't know, the clout of it. Like if like dating you kind of like if he thought that was like something that would like boost his like social status and then like his friends like rag on him, well he didn't like benefit from you like he thought he would. Whereas like I don't think girls do that as much.
No, because girls date ugly guys. Like girls are so the ratio to like pretty girls to like nice looking boys is way off. Like every girl I meet is gorgeous in her own way, but like every guy is just
some of them are great,
but like I don't know, it's like 1 in a million, honestly. Not 1 in 50, but like girls, it's like like 1 in 1, honestly.
So that ratio causes a bit of a disbalance, and
so.
But like also, don't date a man for if he's hot. Date a man if he's good to you.
Yeah. But sometimes they're ugly and bad to you. That's when it gets really embarrassing.
That's when you start. That's when your friends have to actually start asking questions.
Like, are you? Let me not even bring back memories. Not my memories, other people's memories. Anyways, so how does like religion inform the way that you will date?
Like navigate it. Well, like my religion has very like clear boundaries on what is allowed and what isn't. Like I'm Muslim, guys, so well, first of all, the family thing is a really big part in Islam, like especially for the girl. If your like father doesn't approve of your husband, you're not supposed to be marrying him. Or like if your father isn't around, like, you know, your next closest like male relative. And that's something, I'm already a daddy's girl, so like I want my dad to like my husband.
If my dad doesn't like you, I'm not marrying him, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
Even if I'm head over heels, I'm not.
Yeah. Like, but I feel like I would like someone who I think would like be well, like, you know, hang out. Like I want my husband and my dad to be like friends, not that in the way that like my husband would treat him like a friend. Like he has to respect him, but like kind of have the relationship that my brother and my dad have, you know.
Yeah, especially like with my dad, he's such a nice guy. Like if he doesn't like you, there has to be something seriously wrong with you. Like and also I don't know if this is weird. I don't look for my dad in men, but there are certain traits of my father that are like non-negotiable. Yeah. Like patience and like compassion and consideration. Like those are major like traits in my dad's character that it's not that I'm looking for my father in someone else. It's just like that's my example, you know?
Did I ever tell you like the like mini like test I did in bio one class? I was talking with like Sarah. Anyways, the important thing is I was like asking them, okay, like first like think about your mom, okay, and now think about like your ideal girlfriend or like who like what you love about your girlfriend.
Yeah.
And it was a moment for them. They was like, oh fuck, I'm looking for my mom.
Yeah.
Like not everything. They were like very clear about not all of the characteristics of their mother being what they look for in a girlfriend or like what they look for in a girlfriend. Because obviously some things like,
Yeah.
you know,
Some
if it's everything, it's a bit of a problem.
Yeah, some men do look for moms and like caretakers. Not even like
They're,
Are you-
they're looking for someone to be a housekeeper.
yeah,
But I think, so yeah, so it's like a both way thing. And I think it's just like a biological thing.
Yeah.
Like you're looking for someone to like raise your kids.
true. That is true. Because your kids can't choose their father, but you can.
But yeah, I sent you that TikTok once. No, guys, actually, like, it's such a big turn on when guys are good with kids. Like, not even in a sexual way. Like, it's just like, I'm like more romantically attracted to you because you are so good with kids.
I'm never romantically attracted.
Guys, no, never mind. But
No, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm not aromantic, that's for sure. Like, I'm obsessed with Meredith and... Wait, what's his name? Dr. Shepard and Dr. Gray. Like, I watch edits every day.
oh, wait,